I would say probably the sewage backup claims that we've worked is probably are between 40,000 to 80,000 is that range.
Hmm.
And because people have hardwood floors, carpet, walls, studs, like all of that stuff gets ruined and destroyed by that.
Hmm.
So just make sure you have the right coverage. You can increase your coverage on these by just speaking with your agent and saying, "Hey, I have $5,000 worth of coverage. I'd like to have 10,000 or 20,000 or 25,000." Right? Just get the coverage that you need and make sure your insurance agent understands your needs and the people that live in the home and what's going on in your life and the things that are moving. But look at your policy. Chris and I both know you're not going to do that. We'll have to be the
Hmm.
bearers of bad news when you're like,
Yeah.
hey, why does my policy only have $5,000 in coverage? Because you didn't look at your policy like we asked you to, and then
Yeah.
talk to your agent and then increase your endorsement coverage. And it's really not that much. You might pay $25 to $50 more for a lot more coverage. It's
Hmm.
worth it. Trust us. I always say cheap
Yeah.
insurance is cheap until you make a claim. Chris, what do you have to say about this, my friend? What has your experience been?
It's just kind of frustrating seeing this, obviously the insureds a lot of times aren't even aware of this coverage. A lot of times it's not even presented to them. It's just in there,
Right.
or there is no coverage for it whatsoever. And so when it happens, you think, okay, great, I'm going to file a claim. And the insurance company comes back and says, sorry, this is sewage water. It's excluded for your policy. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's
tough.
a tough, rough, sticky situation. Pun intended, no pun intended.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
Don't. Yes.
But anyways, it all comes down to your policy, your policy, your policy, making sure you've
Right.
got the correct coverage. Those renewals are important for you too, not just to get the updated insurance. Hey, this is my next payment. It's actually looking at what is that renewal going to be, and then really
Right.
that's kind of like, okay, what are some things that I really want to protect myself with, because a lot of this out of pocket can be financially detrimental to you as well.
Totally.
So